Oh, those leaves are starting to change on a picture-perfect fall kind of day here in Fredericton. It's going to be a very big payday for one of these teams in New Brunswick. Christy Moore has taken out the #2 seed, and Jones will advance. It's a fountain of youth for Jennifer Jones, the 6-time Scotties champion, and her new teammates have hit it off. Now just one win away from adding to their bank accounts. But not to be outdone, their opponents have gelled just as quickly. Super sub Christy Moore stepped into the skip shoes and is on fire in Fredericton. One team will walk away from Willie O'Ree with $50,000. So does Team Jones. Team Scheidegger, the PointsBet Invitational Final is next. It's our final day here in Fredericton, and all of our play here at the Willie O'Ree Place, the 2 NHL-size arenas, part of the complex. Let's get you caught up on what happened yesterday in the Final Four, and it is the Scheidegger team. Christy Moore now, remember, threw lead stones for her last year, comes through with this shot, pushes that far enough, and that would be it as she picks up the win, taking out the #2 seed, Caitlin Laws. Meanwhile, this is what is facing Carrie Einarson as she plays Jennifer Jones. All those Yellowstones belonging to Jones. Einarson needs this, the angle raise, and needs to stop too, and it would go that little bit too far. And Jones is your winner as the #1 seed goes out in the Final Four. So wins by Jones and Scheidegger set up today's final for the $50,000. As on this Sunday morning we do say hello Canada, welcome back to Fredericton, Kathy and Russ alongside. It is interesting to note, 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 Holman, Chelsea Carey, 4th seed, she went out on the first day.
Well, 3 of those 4 teams, Vic, are brand new, so you can't be too surprised. They're still trying to find a way to gel, and Carrie Einarson hadn't played before she came in.
It is quite the story when you do think of Christy Moore coming in for Casey Scheidegger and this team out of Lethbridge. But having known, of course, the majority of them, Kate Hogan is the new member of that team. As it's time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Let's talk a little bit more about this team Scheidegger.
Well, this has been this story, I guess you could say, of this entire week. This is a team that came in with no expectations. Christy is gone back to skipping. She is skipping her own team, has played in 2 events coming in, so she feels confident, and boy, that's translated through the order.
And then you've got Jennifer Jones taking over this former Canadian Junior Championship team. Different kind of pressure today.
Yeah, it really is. You know, once that first rock gets down there, I don't think this team's going to be too nervous, but look at the junior careers they've had. They've been in won the World Championship. They've been in 2 Scotties, so it's not going to be a problem that way. But it's $50,000, Vic. You'd be hard-pressed to win a junior bonspiel for more than $1,000.
Yeah, that money will make things tighten up just a little bit. That's our final. Jones, Scheidegger, when we come back to Fredericton.
All in all, I'm pretty happy with our performance. Christy has stepped into the skipping role this year, and she's such a great player. So I expect them to play a great game, and I know it's probably going to come down to the last rock. Hopefully we'll have that last rock coming home and see what happens.
She's also a grinder, so, you know, the game's never going to be over until it's over. So we're just going to go out there and try to make some great shots, and it's been fun, and we've been trying to keep it loose and just really have a good time.
The 2022 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by PointsBet, proud partner of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It is the women's final of the very first PointsBet Invitational from here in Fredericton. And the 2 skips looking very casual and very familiar in those black and blue outfits. Jones backs away from Christy Moore as Jones has won the draw to the button, and so Scheidegger will play the Redstones. And we're ready to get it underway, ladies. Brushes down on the edge of the 8.
You got it, buddy.
And to get us underway, the Scheidegger lead out of the Lethbridge Curling Club, Taylor McDonald. So this rebuilt Scheidegger team without their skip Casey, of course. Last year it was a Casey Scheidegger, Carrie Ann McTaggart, Jessie Hyen, and Christy Moore. And now rebuilt, taking a couple of players from the former Laura Walker Alberta Championship team, Hogan and McDonald, and combining it with the skip Casey and her sister Jessie.
Just pull 8.
A little bit slower. I watched the draw to the buttons, and both of them looked like they were back 8 foot coming over the hog line, ended up right in the tee line. So just a shade slower than certainly last night's game. They were getting numbers like 15, 15-2.
It's really good.
Heavy. It's max rock.
Top 4 still like T line.
Yeah, it's still sliding.
It's gotta be heavy.
Easier like back 12.
Sorry, Lauren.
Okay, Lauren.
Lauren Lenentine throwing the lead stones.
Okay. How much you got?
Less than half.
Okay. It'll finish late only.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Team Scheidegger.
Lead by example. Taylor is 14% behind Lauren for whatever reason. 2 poor games when you look at the stats to start with. You know, it's the start of the year. That's what happens. But yesterday, she was very, very good, Taylor, and has to be again today to set the team up. The rest of the team's playing quite well percentage-wise. Kate's the key, no question about it.
Nice.
Kate's a semifinalist at the Scotties Furies back with Michelle Inglot, and she was on fire at that Scotties. She's playing really well here, too. If she can outcurl Burgess, she's got a chance to put pressure on Jones.
And the keys for Jones.
Be patient. So many times she gets so aggressive early, but it's a different team. Make sure you've got that instinct that's a skip, that the team's ready to go when you decide to go. And the right ones at the right time. Jennifer's percentage is average at best, but she's made all the big ones. Remember the draw against 5 against Kelly? She's making all the big ones. That's what she has to do again today.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotty's Facial Tissue, the tissue for any issue. I was trying to get you to say, for Kate Hogan, Hogan has to be a hero. Going back to Hogan's heroes, but that just shows our age.
It does.
You see, that would be
your age, because you suggested it.
That's right.
Yep. I think we're close for weight. Weight's good. Yep. Yep.
So as we do in our national championships, you get a choice of stones, Kathy.
Well, you do, and it's a very interesting story. Jennifer, of course, very experienced at choosing. She took 2 from Sheet D. That's their win over Sturmey. 4 from Bravo. That was their win over Carrie Anderson, and also had to make a really big draw. And 2 from Sheet C. Now, the interesting thing is on the other side of the coin, we talked to Christy Moore this morning. She chose all of the stones from this sheet that were red, which is fine, except for they've never thrown them. They played once on the sheet and threw yellow, and she said you just have to make shots. And that is true, but this has become a very scientific part of the game. You know, Jennifer went to Glenn Howard, who was acting as their coach. She went to husband Brent Lang. I saw her talking to Reed Carruthers about stones last night. This is why she's also so successful. She leaves nothing to chance. You want to know that when you're throwing a big draw against 5, as she did with Andrea Kelly, that you know the rocks that you have.
Absolutely, well said. That's.
But her attitude is, and I know, but she's not built like that, Kathy, is Christy Moore. She just says, let's go out, throw the stones. I know that maybe the law of averages may be in your favor, but that's not who she is. She just doesn't do that kind of thing.
And I agree to a point. I think that you can't get yourself so caught up in rocks that you just don't execute. but there are there's differences between stones. There are stones that don't slide as well, and this game could come down to a draw to the button, and wouldn't you want to know what you're throwing?
Playing second stones, Mackenzie Zacharias.
Team quite able to get that roll here. Had to get pretty close to the guard to roll buried here.
Clean. Weight's good. Lauren. Weight's good. Lauren. Hard, Lauren. Hard, hard, hard.
Clementine.
Whoa. Straight. Roll it.
And can't get across the nose, and enough to push it through the back. Rolls it to the tee line, edge of the 8.
Forward.
No nerves from Mackenzie. Both her shots were really nice, soft weight, exactly what Skipper was asking for.
I think you're going to go through some fresh stuff. Okay. You got it.
Kate Hogan, again, belated congratulations on her marriage over the summer. 5 Scotties.
Yep. You got to go.
2 of them with Michelle Englot, 3 with Laura Walker. Laura now stepping away from the team game and concentrating on mixed doubles.
Clean.
That's why the players were available. Sorry, Kathy.
I was just going to say that Kate has always been known as a really great up-weight hitter. Those big doubles, that's her wheelhouse. But what she has done exceptionally well in the games that I've watched this week are the freezes, the come-arounds. So if her finesse game is right on track, that makes her a huge weapon for Christy Moore.
That's the key matchup, I think, against Carly. Carly had a wonderful game at game 3, but the first 2, she was a little lower than normal.
Curl. Roll it, Matt. Straight. Whoa. Roll it.
Oh, very nice. There it comes now.
Look at that.
Just needed a little bit more room to get across the nose, and underneath they go with a Carly Burgess. Must have been something about that path. They just couldn't get across.
Yeah.
And as soon as it goes a little wider, then you can get across the nose.
She had a bit more room, yeah. This is a bit of an educated guess here. Has to be a little crispy down here. More weight this time.
Yep.
It'll go.
And it's starting to go towards that guard. McDonald.
Jesse, finish.
And now Hyen will pick it up. And very nice controlled throw by Kate Hogan. So it all started last Wednesday. 16 women, 16 men. And again, you play minimum of 8, 2 timeouts. There's the big difference. 19 minutes first half, can't carry over time. 19 minutes second half, 2 timeouts. Grand total is $50,000 today. Today's win is worth $24,000. Both teams already have, for their 3 wins, $26,000 in their pocket. The winner today gets the additional $24,000 for a total of $50,000.
Nice and sharp here, Christy.
Another nice weight choice.
Control.
Just kept the weight down. Only hit about half that rock, but managed to hang around.
Do you like a hair more, or are you okay with that? A hair more, I think just because it's back there. Yeah, like that.
I like that. Yeah. 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You got her.
Use the shots, as simple as it is, it can cost you 2 points. You little high side, little low side, you roll out. Jennifer wraps around the guard and might score 2.
Yep. Okay. Whoa. Yep.
Right to it.
Scheidegger and Christy Moore opened with a win against Kerry Galusha from the Territories, and then took out number 3, Rachel Holman, then number 2, Caitlin Laws.
Yeah, that's an impressive 2 huge wins there.
Meanwhile, Jones was a winner over Andrea Kelly from here in Fredericton. She was the host committee's choice for the field. And then Selena Sturmey. And Selena Sturmey, in her first game, took out the number 4 seed, Chelsea Carey. And then yesterday, the semifinal win over Carrie Anderson.
Yep.
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 To it, hard to it.
Yep.
Hard to it, hard to
Okay,
it,
that's
hard to it. Good.
It's so frosty.
10.5.
Like
9.5?
10.5.
Oh, 10. A little quiet.
10.5.
Better throw too.
It's that frost word, Vic.
Yeah, this surprises me, doesn't it? You,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, the weather's so nice, but the humidity from yesterday for sure would still be around.
Same weight.
Dave Merklinger and crew have done a wonderful job. The first day it was a little bit dodgy trying to get the pebble to hold up. But it's really, really nice speed. It's just as the game wears on, in most arena settings, the middle gets a wee bit slower.
And there is our chief ice technician, Dave Merklinger, and we thank him and his entire crew. It's been interesting as it has been through the Maritimes with Fiona's arrival.
Yep. Whoa.
Weather has been extreme. Today, though, is a perfect fall weather.
Well, and the other thing that David's dealing with is he's used to a Scotties or Briar where you have 4 sheets going all the time. There was 2 yesterday, now today 1, and you have to try to create some balance because there is no air movement beside this sheet.
Down, hey?
That's close.
Just not able to hold that shooter, so it'll be a free pass here for Jones.
Pick a spot you haven't played. Try to learn something off of this. Don't throw a rocket down there. Throw either your normal weight or a board weight and get a good feel for how much curler is here.
Just a little dust to keep it clean, make sure, and away it goes. So we'll put a blank on the board. It is the final. The winner pockets $50,000. On this, our final day, here in Fredericton and Willie O'Ree Place, the inaugural PointsBet Invitational. It is Team Scheidegger with Christy Moore handling the skipping duties against Jennifer Jones. And Jones with last rock. Blank in the first means that Jones once again will have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Moore came in with her first. Corner went up from Jones and then just failed to cap the stone in the rings. Now they've got a couple of corner guards.
Hard push, curl it.
Lauren Lenentine. And she'll miss that opportunity to get in behind.
Yeah, nice opportunity because you got the 2 guards. Pretty big target to get hidden.
Theirs didn't move very much, but nose is the tolerance here, Jess. So can't roll crazy far.
Got it.
Well said. Rolling, trying to be the hero and rolling right out gives your opponent a free shot. So tolerance is to hit it on the nose.
Go big. Clean it. 10-8.
Jesse Hyen.
Clean it. 10-5. Clean.
Couple of Scotties, both with, of course, her sister, Casey. And again, that's curious to me, watching as much as we have, that fine line that you just can't get across to get the roll.
What usually happens, because it happened 4 or 5 times last end, it's fresh pebble. So every rock that goes down that same spot with the brushing, it's going to wear the tops of the pebble off a little wee bit, little less friction, little less curl. And you can start taking less and less ice and end up hitting it dead on anyways.
Clean, Carly. Clean it, Car. Just clean. Lauren. Hard.
Maybe now.
Hard on the roll.
Maybe now.
Okay.
And we'll get at least a half underneath.
Good job, because now your opponent can't get underneath with contact.
Well, Mackenzie, Lauren, and Carly, of course, part of that World Junior team. And when Jennifer brought them on, everybody said, oh, that junior team's going to make so many shots for Jennifer, and they have. But for Jennifer, when you look in these numbers, overall this week, well, tied for second for draw weight, hits for second, and in a game like the very first one when her team struggled and was forced to draw against 5 in the 8th end against Andrea Kelly, she saved them, drew to the side of the button to only give up a steal of 1 and keep them in this event. I think that as much as the other 3 have done for Jennifer, she's also done a lot for them.
And what she, to my mind, has to do today, and I think once you start playing, you don't think about the end result, or you hopefully don't think about it. She's been here before, and she'll convey that to them, don't you think?
The higher this competition gets, and if they get to the Scotties, the closer they get to the end of the week, that is where Jennifer hits her groove and will just become a different level. We've seen that over and over again, and they're going to feed off of that.
Mackenzie Zacharias as we play second stone.
No lack of curl on this side.
Burgess left, Lenentine right.
Curl.
Boy, you might get it. Sure did. Look at this. Look at the drag. Look at the curl. What a shot. Very nice. Great brushing. Burgess and Lenentine.
Nice judging, too. They knew immediately that had to be brushed.
Curl. Get some space. Top four. Just top four. Just top four. Just top four. Come on, go. Good.
And just top four.
Got it. Yeah.
He almost got that totally behind.
Oh, that's a great shot. He had no choice here to play the. Kate's got to play the angle raise. Try to stick it on that yellow.
Little quiet. 10-5.
Yes. Can't touch the line, Jeff. Weight's good.
Kate Hogan.
Weight's good.
Hine has picked her up. You run this back. What do you got? Off a one.
Nice.
And then lays it in front. The center line, though, open now.
Pretty nice.
Wait, is that? Yeah. I thought it was down.
They wanted to stick it buried, but rolling on top
just
makes
overcurled.
Jones start thinking.
Good.
I like top 12 kind of thing. Okay.
Feels like last game. Same line as Max. You got it. Feels fast the same as last yesterday. Okay.
So proud that she had her family here making the drive from Truro.
Line to go.
Carly Burgess.
Little tight on line. 3.
Well, they still are. She said this morning after this is over today, she and Emily are going to head back to Truro where they do not have power yet.
Where are we? Heart clean. Heart clean. You're not there. Heart clean. Long guard. Okay. That's fine.
Not so bad. Okay.
Good.
That's fine, Car.
What do you like?
6-5.
Yeah.
We could come here.
That's what I first was seeing.
Even here is real nice. Anywhere from here to here.
Where is that?
Where is that?
There.
Oh, top 8?
Okay.
By
That top
DeForest?
8's plan A.
That's money.
Okay.
This I'm okay with. T-line.
T-line. Okay.
Tough to bury around a rock that's almost on the button, so the top 8's the good spot.
I don't want to overcurl.
I was asking Christy, we were asking Christy, is she a little bit Christy? Is she a little bit Casey when she comes to her decision making and her skipping? And she said, well, I try to do a little bit of both. She says, I have my ideas, but I'll leave the team to a little bit more input. Kathy, she's had to adjust to all the deliveries, maybe play the game a little bit more simply, the way the information is passed down. She's had to make some adjustments.
Well, she has, but the thing that has been seamless is that she and Kate are on the same page. She said they think the same, they have the same attitude, they're very similar sorts of personalities, and that has helped.
Okay. What do you guys think here? We're pretty
So
wide.
just so you know, this is draw the button.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a little slower. Yeah.
Short was the option there.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like enough ice because if
5 feet?
edge of 8's draw the
More than
button,
draw.
2 feet more is going to run into that guard. You need a little outward motion here to keep it straight longer.
Yeah.
A little bit for line.
Gotta go.
Right away.
Hard line. Line's good. Room.
Gotta go.
Take a look. Room.
Close.
Back rock.
That's actually
Back
way
rock.
out there.
Get off, Lauren. Off, Lauren.
No. Don't want to.
Back four. It's coming in,
Don't want
Lauren.
to.
We're going to have to go
Lenentine
with
backs
shot.
away.
Second shot.
Zacharias on the left.
Oh, we can't. Nope, we're good. We're good.
Good car.
Really nice, Carly. What a great shot.
That was a wonderful guess.
What was that, Jen?
Pretty good guess.
What was that?
13,000.
Yeah.
Great guess.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I missed my first one bad, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to throw like 12 feet more.
Yeah, but that's okay. She got by a lot.
Yep.
Not the shot you want here. It's without hammer.
That ran okay, hey?
Yeah, ran fine.
Should be about 14 here now after one.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty smart, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's somebody that knows
So 4 feet more than
the
draw
game.
button. Yeah,
To my
real
mind,
late
obviously,
finish.
she's saying even
So
one
if you can wait on
stone
it, great.
down that path, Kathy's going to make a difference.
Well, and with all the brushing that they did, it will have broken it down.
See, you're better. Back 4.
Good solid delivery, Vic. Lots of rotation. Shoulders so square.
All you. Line's perfect.
Off, Tay. You're not even on it. It's Jesse.
Line's good. Jess, go,
Well,
Jessie,
for
go.
Scotties, of course, for her couple with Heather Nedwin, coupled with Scheidegger, and of course alternate on that silver medal winning team at the Olympics with Cheryl Bernard in Vancouver. And she'll get the second shot.
14. Yeah, like 3 feet more than I think than draw.
Any,
There's
light,
been a couple more rocks.
any lighter she gets to the 4-foot.
Just feels quicker under your foot today, I think.
Yeah, it's a little crispier.
Emily Zacharias in behind. She's the alternate on this team. She'll play when Jennifer isn't with the team. If Jennifer goes and plays mixed doubles with her husband, then it'll be revert back to the junior team.
Well, and they do rotate in. They have it a number of spiels this year where Carly's always third and Jennifer's always on the ice when she's there. When Mackenzie plays, she always plays second, and when Lauren plays, she always plays lead, and Emily will go back and forth. But they agreed that in an event like this where there's not an A, B, and C, you want to keep the momentum going, and that's why it's been the same 4, with the exception of one game when they were up. Emily came in for a couple of ends.
Go, 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 go. Okay. All right, fine. 13 and a half.
That slid so good. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. I think speed's pretty close.
So a couple of Scotties, of course, already for this Zacharias team, 21 and 22, and the Canadian and World Junior Champions of 20.
Yeah.
As they are now in the women's side of things.
Same as me?
Yep.
What if we guard? Guard what?
Yeah, but
Then I think we might as well just come here.
Because she's just got this.
Yeah, I got it both ways.
Because, like, if I'm here or here.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we just leave it the exact same draw, which this would be a little bit different. Got to play with the line a little bit.
Would you ever think of playing something off that Jones stone that she just threw?
They were talking about it. I don't think you can see enough of it, Vic. You can come to it with no weight. If you had to,
There's nothing you could. There's not enough oomph left to get, say, to the 4-foot.
the guard's just protecting enough.
Okay.
We're not thinking to get shot. We're thinking just to touch the 4-foot. Yeah, I still don't think it's going to curl.
she's still got.
Okay, no one's been close to that. Okay.
So that's where we were, right?
Yep.
I was straight through
Yep.
that, yeah.
I think a broom less. Let's try
Okay.
it.
Kath,
So
can Jennifer play the out turn, this same shot? If you leave this, guard the in-turn side, can Jennifer sit 2?
It's a great question by you. I feel that, you know, we just heard Kate say no one's come
don't
close
think
to
this
the
shot's here for
guard.
her? Is that
But I
what
think
you're
if you get
saying?
close to the guard, it may break, and it's also a new spot.
Yeah.
I don't know that
do
she can
too.
get to the
And
inside,
she's
although
gonna
she
do
just
exactly
threw
the
it.
same
You want to
thing
take
with
that
this
away.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Whatever you like.
Seems to be getting
We
straighter
all
here.
bought
It'd be,
in? I don't mind
tricky to
playing
get to the
other one. That's
4-foot.
kind of my gut.
Jennifer will probably make
You
the
like it?
in-turn draw if this is missed.
I agree. Let's play this side.
Are we too?
Okay, do you want a little more and draw to the button? That's
There we
here.
go.
We're 2-3, right?
I would say 2.
There's 2? 2-4?
Yeah, I'd be close. Maybe 3.
Yeah, seems to be a draw to the button.
Do you want a broom more than draw to the button? That's a broom more.
Yeah, that's real close.
You got it.
I think from the hack, it looks just so open for Jennifer's second point if you don't go somewhere.
Final stone then for
Keep it
Christy
out.
Moore and Team Scheidegger out of
T-line.
Lethbridge.
Keep it out right now.
T-line. We're hot.
Line's good.
Close, Jess.
Stay
Yep.
with it.
Reach
Line's
close.
really
You
good.
gotta
Easy,
go.
real
You gotta go
good.
wide.
Room! Taylor's rock!
We're hot.
Line is great.
We're
Jesse, yes! Hard!
Okay, we're not by.
Hard!
We're not by. Maybe just leave it. Just leave it. We need to sweep it. Good. Okay.
Great try. Needed more ice. Makes Jennifer's shot even easier. Any lighter, if they'd known it was going to wreck, they could have not brushed it at all. Maybe just snuggle it in on top of that yellow. Then Jennifer's got a very hard shot for 2.
Okay. I'm seeing like half to board. I only have 3/4.
Okay, you like half?
I still like that ice.
Okay, looks, yep, sounds good.
Easy early, Jen, or?
I just tapped off their 2 inches.
Yeah, they're good, Jen.
Little bit. Clean.
Hard.
Whoa, clean.
Hammer efficiency, of course, is getting 2 points when you do have the last rock.
Right to it, Lauren. Clean, 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 clean.
And if you can stick it right there, bang. That'll do. That'll get you 2, so that'll increase the percentage, I'm sure. Jones gets a couple here in the set.
Yeah. Or it's yellow.
Yeah, of course.
It is the women's final of the PointsBet Invitational here in Fredericton on this Sunday morning. Jennifer Jones and her team seeded number 5 from the St. Vital and Altona curling clubs in Manitoba against the Scheidegger team out of Lethbridge, seeded number 6. Skipped this week by Christy Moore. Jones gets a deuce in that second. It means for the first time in the game that Moore and the Scheidegger team have the hammer. They have the last rock here in 3, playing the Redstone.
They have a little opportunity here. That second Jones rock was a come around, came up light, staggered guards, and a corner here.
Jess. You buried it all?
Little bit. Go. Good judge, you guys.
Didn't really want to brush it because of the depth.
Just that little bit, huh? Just there on the tee line, but you can get across and get to the button.
You kind of have to assume at this level the next shot's going to be made, and if Mackenzie locks this one in there, it's not much real estate left for Team Scheidegger.
Mackenzie Zacharias.
Felt
To
there,
it.
guys.
Clean it. To it.
Clementine
Lauren.
right.
We're close.
Yeah, get it here. Line's good.
Burgess left.
Still room, Lauren.
Line's good.
It's Harley's rock. You get off for a sec. Yep. Can't bounce. Yep. Whoa.
Good.
And to the corner.
Just go in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You can tighten this right up for line.
A little more curl would have been perfect.
I think you could use a hair less, but it's just me.
That's what you said earlier.
Yeah, I thought she. Okay. Yeah, we just got to get Lauren to get off a little bit.
Yeah.
Jesse Hyen.
Back to you right now.
Indication was just to get across the nose if she can, huh?
Yeah, but it's heavier, and that's going to translate into way less curl.
Go, Kate. Go, Kate. Go.
Trying to help this over if she can. It's still out there.
You have to pick up on the weight right away, and it's hard to explain to people that don't play the game, Vic, but that it's changing all the time. That spot's getting that 2 feet, 3 feet faster every throw for a while, maybe till you've thrown 5 or 6 rocks in that spot.
Bored, like even if you just hit and roll.
Yeah.
But actually the freeze is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually like the draw. Yeah. You just
The other
threw
challenge
it.
with throwing weight, Russ, is that it does track out there, and it doesn't start to curl until the weight comes off. So that little bit of extra weight just thrown by Jesse, it's just not going to come in.
Low line. No. Off. Weight's good. Off. Anywhere above it. Okay, you're close. You can be to the yellow.
Got to curl, guys.
Well, it sure has to go a long way.
Curl.
Can't bounce.
It will.
Really got to curl.
Just to it. You can't not bounce. No.
Nice alignment, though.
Okay.
Yeah, she wanted it over more on top of it, did she not? Well, that was
True, but they kind of got away with it. I think if you hammer that yellow, both reds go out.
Mackenzie Zacharias has gotten off to a terrific start. This was her good setup shot that led to 2.
Yes, picking the speed again. Jennifer will know where to put the broom. She's done it for years, but Mackenzie nailed the speed control, and they brushed it right out of her hand. Well judged, real team shot.
And eventually putting 2 on the board. Key shot brought to you by OK Tire. It's going to be okay.
I think I'm seeing this. Yep, that's what I saw, yep. So guard this guy.
We're in a slightly tighter path, but I think it'll be okay.
4 feet.
That's good for it.
Bit more room. No,
there right now.
It.
We're there.
Okay, just 4 feet. Clean it, Mac.
It's close.
Clean it, Mac. It just needs to sit. As long as your
Halfway.
pass is red.
Halfway.
Some curl hard hog line in here.
No, Lauren. Okay, good.
Good. Okay. Shoot. Pretty close now. Inside as well.
Can you go over the top?
Yeah, they're this far apart.
Okay.
Do you want to play it the other way?
I kind of like over the top. I like over the top. It looked like they were frozen.
Nope.
Over the top, meaning the red one has to hit the right side of the yellow, which will drive that yellow straight back, probably into the yellows. Should get it thin enough.
Yep. Hard. Yep.
Got it back. Look out. Where is it going to go?
Oh, what
Try.
a bad break that was. If it any thinner, it kicks out the shot rock, and there's 2 red in there and only 1 yellow.
Now just leaves the 2 yellows in there.
okay.
Without last
Better, I
rock,
think.
Jones sitting the deuce.
I think that red.
And the red is gone, but on the other hand, it was also in their way. That double's queued up. But
True.
with that red stone there, no way to get it. But now, a free pass.
It actually touched the yellow shot rock, but not enough.
More line. A little bit more
tight,
line here.
really tight.
Really tight. Clean it, Mac. Easy clean, Mac.
Looks
Just
heavy.
It's tight. Off then.
Weight's good. Weight's
Weight's
nice.
good. Just an easy,
Tight.
easy clean, Mac, but it can't be in. It looks
It's
in.
not in.
No?
No.
Whoa, whoa,
Off.
whoa, whoa! Said that with such confidence. And you're right.
2 feet. Or foot.
Yeah.
Double still looks like it touches that red on the way by.
Okay. You got it.
Kate Hogan.
Close. No, no, no! Curl a hair.
Not a lick on its own. Uh-oh. And now she'll leave that corner still up, covering shot rock. Edge of the 4, and they killed their own in the process.
Another bit of a bad break. Good throw.
Great
Just,
throw.
Thanks.
Her left eye.
just had to come up another smidge in there, and you hit it dead on. Clicked out their own on the way by. That's the key matchup, in my opinion. 95% for Carly Burgess against Kate at 80.
Yeah, I think it's normal speed. Right 2 hours.
Yeah, but I've got, it's a line shot.
Okay. Okay. They're good, Jen.
That looks max, hey? A little less?
You up, Jen. Let's go. Let's capitalize. Kind of want to go.
Kids. A little bit early. Hard.
Copy.
Top
Line's
Hard line!
Line's okay.
Hard line!
To it. Yep.
Room!
Line close.
Room!
Line's close.
Line's perfect. Make
Jen
it
Jones
good.
had her first as we play Skip Stones.
Yep. Right to it.
Gotta be to it.
Hard to it. Hard.
It'll be struggle to get to it, and they will not, but they'll sit the 2. She's underneath as well.
15.
Good, Bryce.
Nice job.
Line's perfect. Make it good.
Line's good. Here, yep.
I'm impressed, Kathy, with the team's judgment.
Really good.
They knew where that thing was going.
Line's good. Here, yep.
Oh, they spend a lot of time on brushing, and physical fitness is a huge part of this team.
Hard.
Good job. Good job. Good sweep, guys.
Running it back, right, Cole?
Yeah, I think so. It's hard to hide somewhere, Vic.
Christy Moore, can you play cleanup? Bang, 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 bang. Oh, and she'll leave hers underneath. In the process, get rid of one and just squirt that Jones-Stone into the open top 4.
They've had 3 great multiple hit attempts in a row here. Not quite got away with any one of them.
The guard, I'm not sure how you draw.
No, we gotta play run.
One of those, like the higher one?
I think.
Already thinking ahead.
Yeah.
She caps this.
Is tight because it's so
Bad
straight
break.
there.
You can't. What do you raise, Vic, if this is guarded?
It's easier.
Closer to half a rock, eh?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Do you want us to curl it when we're by the guards?
Yeah, I'd like to kind of get it in there.
But I don't think Peel will do anything. Like, I think you throw Peel at it, and if you just lose it, you lose it. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Yeah. If she's not housed, yeah, there's no risk.
She's just guarding, she said, so.
Jennifer could come right in on top of that. It's just so easy to set up a double. You go for a deuce. So the veteran move here would be just plug that spot down the middle.
Clean it. Hard.
Big scrub.
You gotta go.
Burgess.
Yes.
Lenentine.
Hard to it. Right to it, Car. Yep. Never off. Go.
Can you sneak this by? Oh, what a great brush. Goodness gracious. They've been terrific so far. Lenentine and Burgess on the broom.
Really good.
Well, and their positioning
That
is so
ticks
good.
that rock coming in the rings. There's an automatic double for 2.
Look at the head placement over the brush. All body weight on the brush, really dragging it.
Yeah.
We just got by.
Yeah.
If we were rubbing, it would be bad.
Yeah. No stubble.
That's where you want? I think so. Okay.
Yeah.
Huge
I was thinking
shot.
drop the
All of
button,
a
if that's
sudden,
what
it's
you were
4-0 if this isn't perfect.
Okay. Nice and sharp here.
Yeah.
It's minimum ice.
So back to your point about
So if I throw the same, I'm back 8.
Kathy, the Christy Moore not choosing stones from another sheet. Is she affected in this particular shot or not?
Well, it's not affected if the rock is good. The problem is that she doesn't have a lot of reps with this particular stone to know if it is the same as her other one.
Okay. Full 4 and needs every bit of it against 2. Already down 2-0. Christy Moore.
All you.
Weight's close.
Little tight for line.
We're tight line.
Where? Line's so
Top 4.
Okay.
Stay with it.
Gotta be top pin.
All you.
Line's great, guys.
She's made the shots
Weight's good.
this week to be
Just
number
come on.
1.
Jess, hard. You gotta go. Hard.
Here we go. Let's a little rub and roll, little rub and roll, little rub and roll. We'll do it.
Beautiful.
Great shot.
That's how Moore and the team knocked off the number 2 and number 3 seeds on their road to the final.
It feels very good out there. Everybody's quite comfortable, and the other teams had to do a lot of good things to try and beat us. And that's what I love about this team is we're all pretty calm, pretty patient out there, and I think that's what's going to make this team very good.
We're gelling, and we can even be better. So it's a good sign for us. We've got great chemistry. We have lots of energy. Matt and I are close friends, but the rivalry is real. They're the type of team that you don't want to get down early against them. So we'll keep it close early and then maybe amp up the pressure.
And that's the men's final when we join you at 2:30 Eastern Time, all Manitoba, and both of them knocking off the top 2 seeds Carruthers taking out Guju, the reigning Canadian champion, and of course Dunstone taking out number 2, Brendan Botcher. So Dunstone, Carruthers, when we join you again, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 here in Atlantic, Canada. Welcome back, everyone, on this Sunday morning, final day here in Fredericton, and the inaugural PointsBet Invitational from Willie O'Ree Place. So very nice draw, little hit, little rub and roll to get her single. Christy Moore and the team from Lethbridge on the board. Once again, it'll be Jennifer Jones that does have last rock. She has the hammer. Here in 4, playing the Yellowstones.
Impressive shot by Christy there. Obviously, it's 4-0 if she misses it, but just, third end spot where teams had practiced, but you didn't want to be a little tight. They wouldn't be able to hold it. Really good throw.
We gotta go. Over and off. Over and off. Losing line. Higher the better right now.
Good.
Sit.
There you go.
Kind of seeing the double peel. Yeah. Yep. Just hit and roll for a corner, really. Firm. 7-8.
Be careful. If you try to roll for the corner, that means you're going to hit about 3/4. You hit 3/4, you might jam it on that second red, not get rid of both reds. Getting rid of both reds is more important.
Hard. No, just straight. We're going to try to go top. Yep. Okay.
And drives it across that center guard.
Same thing. You want same weight or more? Just a little more.
Okay.
Scheidegger does have that one buried without last rock.
You got it.
Top of the 4.
Okay, not much more. I didn't think so. More kick, no left. Yeah. We're at similar spot.
Where?
We're at you. We're at you. We're there, Tay.
Easy. It's over curling. Higher the better.
Good.
Sit.
Tons of curl there. That was really well thrown. Good rotation. It's still curled early.
Half rock. Okay. Do you like the same ice? Can I have a little less?
Now, Mackenzie can hit this a little thick. It'll go right back on one of the yellows if it misses the second red.
Off.
See Mackenzie's release. It's that little bit outward pop. She did that last time and heard Jennifer say she was sliding a little bit wide, and the same thing happened here.
Yeah. It's a very...
So watch the release. As she comes out, she extends, and then when she brings her arm back, and then watch the pop motion as she lets go. So it's now going away from the broom. If you're throwing a draw, it has a chance to come back, but with big weight hit, it just doesn't give it a chance.
I like it. Me too. I think you can go a bit max. Go a bit, Tay. We're max.
Hey, Hogan.
We're max.
Clean.
You're good.
Clean. 2 line, top 4. Clean.
Yep.
Room.
We're T-line. We're T-line.
Yep.
All you.
Yes.
Oh, if they can get by this one too. If you can get this one too. Oh, goodness. Around they go to the back of the button.
That is so good. Boy, they called that one close.
Burgess get rid of 1, maybe 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Gets rid of 1. Really exchange of stones, and they still are covering the edge of the 4.
Yeah, I like even.
I'm going to give it to you guys. Okay. Does that look like mine else? No, this side finishes a little more. Okay. I like it nice and sharp, so. Okay. Just try not to pound it early, I guess. Yeah.
Tight.
Early.
Tight.
It's a little narrow early.
Halfway.
It's got to sit.
You don't want this to cross the center line.
Halfway tight.
No.
Halfway. It's really coming off.
Yeah.
Just got to hug the line.
Okay.
Okay. It's probably just enough.
Carly, get this coming back, Car. Okay. A thick half.
Okay.
You got it. Let's go, Car.
I think this will curl a little bit.
Okay.
You got it, Car.
Tough to get that red one coming back. You've got to get it really, really thin, the second one.
No. Yep. Yes!
One more time.
Hard. Roll it, Lauren. Roll it.
Gelwin drives
Carly.
everything
Nice.
by,
My fault.
but opens up that center line. Carly Burgess.
6.7 seconds, Vic.
Well, I just kind of want to try to stick it
That was flying.
I could tell you weren't feeling it because you just let it go. So.
Yeah. I thought it was closer on that one.
Pretty good. Got rid of both of them.
I don't think it's going to do a whole lot.
I mean, the other thing, I guess, would be the guard, but you'd have to guard
I got to
this.
guard on both, though.
Okay, what kind of weight?
Normal.
Okay, right there?
Yeah,
They
you like
guard,
that?
Kath.
I did too.
Yep.
Do you think that the one they're aiming at, the yellow, can you run that straight back? I don't know. I don't think you can run it back, and make the double. It'd be tricky.
I think that is the play.
So they're just going to try to make the double, I guess.
Or we just do this.
Just the hair.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
I think her concern is that if you guard the center line one, you leave the short run. If you
Right.
guard that, you're always going to leave Jennifer a shot. But
Something, yeah.
you just don't want to make it for Jennifer.
Yeah. You hit this on the nose. It's not ideal.
Yep. Gotta go.
Christy Moore, skip stones.
Everybody keep it up wide.
Here in 4-2-1. Jones leads it. High and on the brush. Angle it back. Oh, no, she's going to kill her own.
Like that.
Okay.
Oh, man.
It's okay. Sorry. No worries.
That was the danger.
Man, I thought I threw that okay. It
You
came
did.
up more
I
than
should
I
have spoke up
thought
a little bit more, but I felt like I was pushing the wrong thing, but I felt like that was pretty easy to do considering you just had to hit 3/4.
Right?
Right.
Like a 10?
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Got it.
Or do you like running the red back hard?
I mean, I like it if you do. It's like you'll probably roll on too.
You've got the
It's up to you, whatever you're
longer
seeing right
yellow
now.
straight back to sit 3 wouldn't be horrible.
So if we do this, she's gonna guard, but I mean, she's got to. Yeah. We'll
Pretty
still
much a
have
nose.
this.
You can't roll it on. But even if I peel it out, I just thought we should hit and roll on.
Yeah.
This is there, Carly, but if I miss it, we're
Yeah.
I like your first call. Like
Like the hit and roll, she's gonna
hit and roll if it
and then I've
curls
got
up.
both. And then I've got
Yeah, you
both
have
ways.
both.
She has to try to play double to
Yeah.
eliminate.
Yeah. Okay.
Jennifer's point on the yellow raise to sit 3 was it's dangerous. You can obviously take her own out, but it's not that long a raise.
Just a 10. Just make the hit and roll.
Even if
Yeah.
you
She's
nose
gonna
the
put
yellow and sat 2.
All right, Jen, you got it.
Maybe this will curl closer to center. What do you guys think? Do you like that ice?
I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got lots of room to roll, but I like that. Yeah. Yeah, Jen, they're good. Hair firm. Hair up! Hair up!
Carly.
Jones.
Carly Hart. Carly, you really gotta go.
Hard.
Boy, watch that center line. Got to get to that center line. Got to get there. Ooh, and just does.
Come on, get out.
So, just here? I still don't mind the same weight.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think just make it go away, especially because you don't got to stick
Well,
on it.
and we got to hit this
No-
hard so this
noticeably
doesn't, like,
wide
we're
out of her
too
hand.
cute. It could clip it,
3/4
right?
is perfect, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. Like just firm, right? We're not.
Yeah, firm.
Okay.
Be a little careful here. If you hit this red really, or sorry, the yellow really, really thin, the second one, it could actually redirect onto your own. So you've got to keep this high side. You have to get this a little bit that way. Could lose the shooter. You'd love to keep it to hanging around in the corner there somewhere. But the key audible here is a little on the high side, on the broom side. Dead on is dangerous.
Whoa.
Clean.
No.
Clean.
Can't. Jess. Hard.
Got them both.
Roll it. Roll it.
A little bit more. Needs a little more.
Okay.
Oh, dear. And there is that one over there at around 2 o'clock, and just that one at the back.
Yeah, that one didn't do anything.
It'll be a chance for 2.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got back and I only actually got an 8-8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still thought when you hit that it would go.
Roll it.
Go, all the way, Kate, go,
Kate.
Okay.
Any more curl that goes for fun.
Yeah, you got it, Jen.
Shot for 2, Vic.
Yeah, I think so.
That's fair.
Weight's better. Yep.
Gotta go. Hard. Hold it.
Gotta hold it for here now. Can't afford to roll.
Keep it there.
Trying to keep it there. And now they did. These very impressive game so far for this brushing combination of Burgess and Lenentine. Yeah, 2 it is. $50,000. That's what goes to the winner of this first ever PointsBet Invitational in Fredericton. Both teams already have $26,000 pocketed for their 3 wins so far. The winner gets the additional $24,000. And right now, Jennifer Jones sits with a 4-1 lead as we welcome you back. We go to the 5th, and it is the team of Scheidegger out of Lethbridge with Christy Moore skipping, having the hammer. They have the last rock playing the Redstones.
Well, you saw earlier Jennifer's team came into this with a 38% success rate when it came to conversion of the hammer. Well, so far, they're 2 for 2 at scoring 2, even though it didn't look like it last end, Russ. She did manage to find a way.
Yeah, I'd like to replay that one again. I don't know how they found that way. I think, they Christie's first double really hurt her. I think she could have guarded it. Yes, Jennifer had a run, but I don't think she was going to make the run double. So Jennifer had made 2 incredible shots to actually score that end if they guard it. All of a sudden, she had a wide open hit for 2.
Halfway. Clean it, Carr. Just an easy clean. Line's decent. To the
Now
side. It's perfect.
I know it's
Line's
only
perfect.
the 5th, but you want 2 pretty badly here.
Stay with it. Yep. Good. That's good. Good.
We run it this way. It should stick here.
Or we just take one for now?
Yeah.
Kind of what looks better.
It does. We have to be
But
here.
we might heal our own is the issue.
Yeah.
It's really thin to miss that.
Okay.
Heel.
Yep. Okay. You got it. Should be straight over here.
Jesse Hyan.
Yep.
Taylor McDonald on the brush into the foreground, and Kate Hogan in the background.
Same thing, Max. Slightly higher is good, but same spot's decent.
Yeah, somewhere right here, Mac.
Yeah.
A little less is okay.
Yeah. You're good, Max. They're good.
On the NFL on TSN continues today. Full slate of early afternoon matches. Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs, Taylor and the Colts. All the coverage begins at 1 Eastern Time, 10 Pacific. And all day leading up to Sunday Night Football on TSN and CTV. And don't forget the biggest plays with NFL Red Zone.
Yep.
Gotta curl.
Yep, Lauren. Yep.
You gotta go.
Yep.
Hard, Lauren, hard,
Go. Keep going. Really nice. Good.
Interesting to see what Christy does here now. You can get at that shot rock with the out-turn tap.
You ever try that, do you think?
I don't have any of it. That looks gross.
Okay. We gotta go thick now.
Okay. You got it.
I'd be going out-turn tap here, Kathy. Hack weight, board weight. If you reckon something, so be it.
I agree. Just
tons of curl there. They actually played it in the first end. I think Kate threw one there.
Atta girl.
Nice. Nice.
Jennifer's going to make the guard better this time. This will be closer to the center line. Take away that out-turn tap.
Same thing.
Let's go, Car.
Felt good here. Same speed as always.
Yeah, I felt really nice.
Yeah.
Line's good. Similar to Max. Split center. It's high. Clean it. High. Clean. Clean.
Higher than Max.
Clean.
I want to go a bit. We gotta go.
Oh. Hard guys,
Carly
get it over.
Burgess.
Oh boy. Sorry, John.
It's okay.
Just got in a lot sooner.
Yep.
I was just going to say, Carly is probably one of the
Where is it?
most
Like-
talented players to come out of juniors in a long time. When you look at
Is
her
it like 2/3?
Canadian and World Juniors,
I like the 9. Try to
Kathy,
bump
and
that
with
in.
3 different skips. You know, 3 of
Okay.
them, 2 of them from down in Nova Scotia. One, of
I'm
course,
seeing
was
firm.
Zacharias.
Can I have like an 8?
What happens in that situation right
Yeah,
there?
8.
Well, I heard Lauren say sorry, Jen. So I don't know whether they felt that it caught something or just Carly just finished throwing a 6.9 second peel in the last end. And sometimes you just kick out a little bit less and you're trying to be so precise that you just don't make it.
And trying to run it back and driving it by is Kate Hogan.
Kate can't buy one. You can't throw that any better. If it curls a millimeter more, she gets the shot rock. If it curls a millimeter less, she ticks in her red buried around the corner guard.
Hard line. Halfway. Reeler.
Weight's good.
Okay, line's holding.
Weight's good. Tight.
Just clean, Mac. We
tight,
can't be
really
in.
tight,
It looks heavy, Mac.
Really tight.
Get
Off.
off.
Tight.
Can't be in. Sit.
The reason they don't want it in, it allows
That's
Kate to roll somewhere
Okay.
and it could go in the scoreboard.
Okay.
Just stopped in time.
Do you agree?
There's definitely more.
Yep. All good.
Less.
Clean.
Just firm.
Yep. Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yes. Hard.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
And that's why she's 100%.
Nice throw.
And finally.
Well, she's been incredibly close in every rock she's thrown. She just hasn't come up with anything rewarding, really. Good shot.
Good throw. Thanks.
Okay.
It's really nice shot. Yeah, for sure. Where are you seeing for that? Like.
Jennifer wouldn't mind staying right there, even if it's not in the rings. It's,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa. Close. Close.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Oh, Carly. Go. No.
Sit.
Sit down.
Sit. Whoa.
Good.
And hang around it does. Do you ignore?
yeah, that's why you didn't have to roll. If you'd stayed right there, they play the come around, you get a short run. Now it's a chance here to get underneath. Yeah, the way the score is, Vic, yeah, I think you have to.
Just like throw the button.
Shot of the button, eh?
Yep.
Same weight I threw down there should be real good.
I think so. You got it.
Line's good. Got to be fully.
Close. Top 4.
Close.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Through.
Oh,
Line's
yeah,
really
line's
good,
good.
Will.
Let it work a
Top
bit.
Got it
Yep,
through
line.
now. Gotta go. Okay, got it.
McDonald.
Straight.
And high and
Line!
as it is diving at that corner. Still diving. Still going. Can you sneak it? No, you cannot.
It wasn't because of the line. They didn't miscall the line. They all thought it was closer to the tee line. If it was going that deep, it wouldn't have wrecked in the first place.
Sorry, I didn't know you were that late.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They were saying T-line, weren't they?
And it's funny, that's one of the things that Christy Moore did bring up, right? For with her stepping in here, it's that communication. And that's what they've tried to work on over the course of what is now a fourth game. Just how they, in fact, do translate and make everyone aware what the weight is. And she says we haven't had that.
No, but I think in this particular case, the sweepers were saying T-line. I think it was just one of those came down really hard. So the communication was there. It was just the wrong information.
Okay. Good, but bad.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to sit there too? Sure enough. Yep.
I wonder if it's possibly the stone, Kathy, because she had an overcurl on that easy double last end with that rock.
I am wondering.
Undercurl with the second rock.
And we've talked about these rocks.
Yeah. They were all pretty sure that was T-line.
I need 2 more feet for you.
And Jesse and Taylor are pretty good judges.
You guys should be able to sweep
They've been out here for a number of days.
Tree's not going to hurt us, though. 3 feet.
You got it.
Full 8. Again, drawing against 2, so forced to a possible single here in 5.
Line's good. Top speed, top 4. Okay, you got to be full 4. Starting to really move.
That's got to go, too.
Really moving. Hard, guys. Hard, guys. Got to be full 8 for sure. A little more, a little more, a little more. Go! Hard!
More.
Hard!
More.
Hard!
More.
Hard!
More. Oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
There. Maybe. Just thinking.
I think that's red, but.
Yeah, I'm looking at the top. Looking at the handle. And then the black line.
I'm pretty sure, but I'll let you look.
I think it's us.
But I'm not jabbing up.
Closer than you think, but I do think it's us.
Okay.
Guessing neither team's going to give in here.
Now they're going to call for the measure.
That's very close.
Already leading 4-1.
Of course. Yeah.
This Jennifer Jones team has already played 3 events, qualified in all of them. They won the event in Edmonton, beat the Homan team, the new look Homan team with 5-4 there. It's not a bad way to start with a brand new team, is it? 11 straight games.
Very impressive.
What do you think? It is red by that much. To the break we go. Jones leads it.
The 2022 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Scotty's Facial Tissues, the tissue for any issue. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Hard to believe. Kathy, we looked at that river yesterday with Fiona, and there were whitecaps on that river. And today it's absolutely calm as can be. Jennifer Jones, as we check the numbers after 5, leading on the board 4-2, and their numbers are reflective of that.
Well, they really are. The matchup that Russ talked about going into the game was Kate and Carly. Well, they're even. The difference when you think back to this first 5 is those run-backs 3 times in a row that Kate missed opportunities. But the skip, that is all Jennifer in this game so far.
Absolutely. And then Christy Moore just at 73%. As Team Scheidegger with Christy Moore won't have the last rock It'll belong to Jones, up 4-2, trying to figure out a way to come back and playing for the $24,000. And boy, it's altogether different kind of day here in Fredericton. There you go, getting your first taste of curling. And that's what you do if you don't want your skip to throw something. You lay just right across the hog line, and you just don't let them throw anything. That's the way to do it. Very nice. There. Oh, now that's brushing. As we look down from the concourse here at Willie O'Ree Place, seat some 1,500. Named, of course, in honor of the NHL Hall of Famer, Order of Canada recipient. He's now 86 years of age. Willie O'Ree, the first black man to play in the NHL with Boston, January the 18th of 1958. 4-2. Jones leads it as we welcome you back to Fredericton. And once again, Jennifer Jones and the team from St. Vital and Altona Curling Clubs will have last draw playing the Yellowstones.
Seems like line's good. You got to be to it. Take a look. We're close. You can't
Well,
tap
for
on this
Christy
line.
Moore and her
Wait,
team,
good.
I'm sure at the fifth end, they would have talked about yesterday in a game against Caitlin Laws where they were trailing by 3. They were at 5-2 after 5 and came back to win it. Well, they're trailing by 2 in this game. And so all things are possible.
Yeah, they haven't put in a prayer effort, Kathy. They had a wonderful fourth end. Kate came right around, buried one on the back of the button. They had 2 buried the whole end, and when they looked up, they gave up a deuce.
And it's pointed out that, you know, those 2s came after missed shots, big missed shots by Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a hog and a flash.
Yeah, Mackenzie flashed one at a hog line last end, and they almost got a steal out of it. As Jennifer often does, the end's not over till it's over, and she's made the key ones. And
let me write that down.
So far, Krista hasn't. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is.
Back 4, really trying.
Original too.
You want to do Fat Lady Sings next? It's gonna go.
But she finds a way, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a turn preference?
The good ones always do, right? That's what you want. I mean, we say all the time, Kathy, you know, whether you want, who do you want to give the ball to on the last drive? Who do you want to give the last stone to when it really matters? And you could pick a handful of players, and in that handful certainly would be Jennifer Jones.
Absolutely.
Jennifer missed her first, or she missed a wide open hit in the fourth end and still scored 2.
Too early. Too early. Hard.
All right, halfway. You got it.
And I am not convinced that Christy Moore's first rock that she throws is perfect.
Right.
We've seen it do different things and not predictable compared to other stones in that spot.
You're gonna have to curl. We're at the plate. Curl. Gotta curl. Curl. Gotta curl. Curl. Go, 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 go. Curl. Curl, curl, curl. More.
Okay. Okay.
I think so too. If you can make that, that's pretty good.
I don't mind it if I hit the
Yeah,
guard.
if
It's
you hit
okay.
the guard, it's fine. I think we give it a go.
Yeah.
Okay. Same weight.
If nothing else, you rearrange the furniture here. This catcher's mitt here for Team Scheidegger is not helping Jones. So if you can get, Mackenzie gets this as thin as possible. She can actually sit 3.
No. That's good, Matt. That's good. Nice shot. Good. Sorry. Good throw.
Looked like a lot of ice.
Yeah.
We just had a hit right there.
Just wanted to miss that yellow. Hit by the yellow would have been golden to sit 3, but now there's a double back if they choose, and it looks like they're not going to try the double. Just hit the 1, stay on top, or roll buried.
The key here, I'm thinking, is to, if you're Scheidegger, is to force them to a single, huh? To get that last rock back. Anything else?
Yeah, for sure.
All the way. All the way. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Okay.
I'll tell you what, Kate just can't buy one.
Cannot.
That's a great throw again, Kath. How many times she played run backs and queued them up wrong? Just did it again.
Rolling right on.
It overcurled by less than an inch. Now that yellow one's just perfect for Jones.
Can you just get that piece right there? Okay, it's on the ice.
You get games like that.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you do. You're close, but you just don't ever get the perfect shot.
I was just about to say, it's the best I've seen Kate throw in years, ever since the Scotties final loss to Rachel Holman, but she just can't buy one today.
Roll it big. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. That's really good. Sorry. Good. Yeah, good call. 9-6.
Okay. Board, that same weight.
Okay, I think this will move.
Audible here is to crash into that freeze and break it open a little bit, or roll right behind the center.
Okay. Yeah, a little more.
Oh, I thought that.
10-5.
Off. Off.
10-5.
Jesse.
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 Oh, you need to hit this thing.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Now there's that roll, and it will spin too far.
Good shot though, Vic, because it actually
unlocks it, doesn't it?
Yeah, they actually could have swept it, maybe rolled buried, but yeah, it unlocks it exactly. So now it becomes a bit of a hitting contest. Can Jennifer Jones control her too? If she doesn't, it might be a force. Some of the draws out this wide didn't curl very much.
Weight's nice.
Just clean.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Mac. Hard, Mac, to stay. Hard to stay. Really hard to stay.
Push, Mac. Hard.
Sit. Okay.
Oh boy, one of the few unforced.
Yeah, it might have been Skipper's fault there. We knew it was straight there from the previous come-arounds.
Or we can do board again too, whatever you see.
Board, yeah. Thought it would come up a little bit. That's pretty straight with those
there
straws,
too,
yeah.
Yeah, it seems to really
wider. I thought the speed would come off and it would.
Board weight. That's what Kate threw.
Yeah, the first one.
Can you roll anywhere here to avoid leaving a double?
Just board?
You have to roll left as we're looking at it, and there will be some type of double. It might be a tough one if you can get it rolled maybe 2 feet, 3 feet. Obviously, you don't want to roll out. Tough shot.
11.
These are difficult because you try hard to hang around and it curls too much. You jam it and don't get the yellow one out.
Just clean. Clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
Now, where are you going to go?
Nice call. Good. 11-8.
Good shot.
All right, they leave it full in the gate. T-line.
Nice throw. Good weight.
I don't want to roll out.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Even if we just go there.
That's good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
There?
Yeah. You got it.
You can learn so much from these top skips. Like you heard, the first thing Jennifer said, most people would say, let's make the double. The first thing she said to Mackenzie was, I don't want to roll out. Roll on top, you're still in good shape. You roll out, that gives your opponent a great chance to sink one and put pressure on you.
Oh, good, John, you got it.
No, they both won the Canadian juniors, but there was some time between the two. But what a great opportunity. We have seen the Mackenzie Zacharias team last year at the Scotties and felt that the single biggest thing that was an impediment to them winning was strategy, and you're learning from one of the best.
Yes. Hard. We gotta go hard.
Another big scrub. then in time. Burgess. Oh,
Nice shot, Jeff.
do well. Got them both. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, to go back to what you just said,
Nice call.
for Moore to leave the stone anywhere, she was likely going to leave that.
That's it. Yeah, she could have rolled a hair farther, but there was always going to be a double. But you know, that's what you do. You're hoping the double's not made.
I'm good with it, but there you go.
Do you like that with the 10 for the roll? I was 11-8 last time.
Yeah, I think that's still probably max.
Yeah, that was perfect because we like it easily went.
They're going to roll it over under that guard if they can.
Yeah, might as well. Nothing to lose now. Try to get it back 4, back 8. Be a massive victory to force Jennifer to draw.
Final stone, Christy Moore. Jones with last rock. Leading by 2.
Good weight. Good throw.
They had a nice little end going until Cates just, when it bounced off, it rolled the Jones stone frozen, and they really didn't have a chance or handcuff from that point on.
They're good, Jen, like you can.
Those are the spots where you can go post to post and not make the curl. So
true.
I think it's not ever going to curl on its own.
Fair enough.
Interesting, talking just about a path.
Pretty straight spot.
Yep. Hard. Oh, it's okay.
It's fine.
Oh, boy. Has a chance to blank and will not. So there you go. That unforced error. Will that come back to haunt Jones and team? Forced to the single as she's left shaking her head. 5-2. Scheidegger does get the last rock back. Very nice. What have you got? Oh, you got the takeout? Yes. Oh, you do. Very nice. Okay, little draw weight, little draw weight, little draw weight. Oh, gee. That's a Howard shot. Taylor McDonald throwing the lead stones for Team Scheidegger out of Lethbridge. Skipped by Christy Moore at this event. PointsBet Invitational. Unforced error. That's putting it right into the net, that one. By Jones. Forced her own single. And so it's a 5-2 lead Jones. But Scheidegger will have last rock, does have last rock, playing the Redstones here in 7.
I was just checking my notes. It was 6-2 after 6 for Caitlin Laws yesterday. So that's after 6, and we're in the exact same position, and they're down 1 less. So I think for the Moore team, they know that comeback is possible, but you have to execute.
Yeah, there you go. And it was a 3 spot that they put on the board right after that. They gave up that steal of a single in 6, and then
I think I like this.
Moore replied with 3.
That is on.
Okay.
Or do you want to just come
What
here?
a brilliant call by Jennifer. That was way light, and she called off the come around. Tap the red on the red, because she can't tap the enemy rock out of play because it was still in the free guard zone. She managed to make it hit the red to slow it down. Unfortunately, it's still nibbling, I think.
Nice and through. It's getting a little sludgy over the line. I don't know. It looks similar to you right now.
Where?
Top 4.
This is running more.
Yep.
It's got to cross that line before they're going to get the big curl.
We're all there.
Hard, straight.
McDonald.
I don't know.
Now Hogan and up to their own.
Oh, boy. That's a long way away from being buried around that
Might be
corner.
able to
I
get
don't
them
know
all.
what she did to that one.
It's just whether we have room by the guard.
Okay.
Even if you just make this double and roll, it's pretty good. Yeah. I'm just seeing a 9.
Okay.
Did I hear her say she could get them
Or
all?
8.5.
Is it possible?
You like that?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
You like this height?
It's not far off if you hit about half the red that was just thrown. I think it goes underneath actually, but make the 2 and stay.
Yeah, she also said she'd be happy with just the dude getting 2 of them.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Speed's good. Whoa.
Mackenzie's after Ryan.
Whoa. Okay, yep. Okay, yep.
Now late. Here we go. 1, 2,
roll it,
and
yep. You're all good.
they got it.
Boy, if Team Scheidegger made that come around, that would have been an awfully good chance to score multiple points. Now they're in big trouble again.
I didn't think we were bouncing like that.
That little nibbler, you might as well give up on it.
Really close to nose. I thought we were going to go behind the guard, but.
Little big.
Weight's a little hot. Yep. Weight's close. Yep. Hard. Weight's close. Hard. Whoa, just nosy.
Hey, it's all right.
There's second. Okay. You like that? Yep. Okay.
Or if you can split these, move this around and sit 3 and all across the rings.
Yeah, and that little nibbler I was talking about. How do you get that on the scoreboard?
It's just frustrating, I'm sure. Kathy, you may have been in this position. Well, I know you've been in this position where you're chasing.
Yes.
You want to set the tone, but you miss a shot, and now you're chasing.
Well, and that has been the tone since the outset of this game.
Good.
And when you've been given opportunities, if you're Christy Moore, you don't get them, and then your opponent does that.
Yep. Yeah, no kidding.
So you can't buy the shot, and the opponent seem to get everything that they want.
Extremely frustrating game, I would
Jesse
think,
is
for
here.
Team Scheidegger here. They're not playing poorly, and there's tons of time left. Get that 2 now. This is 2 would be massive here.
Be all there.
T-line. Okay, careful. It's going to move sooner.
Back 4.
Here goes.
We're hot. We're hot. Back 4. Back 8.
It's shade high in the middle, so that now that it's over, it will go.
Really moving.
Really hot.
Very nice. The better right now. Hey.
And finally settles. Unfortunately, it's back. It's second shot, hanging on just to that back edge of the.
We freeze or we just play that? There's second. Okay. Do you like just drawing? I also have like a half on the outside. Yeah, this is to get by this, you're hitting 3/4. Okay. I like the draw then. Okay. You can be to it.
Do you guys like it?
Yeah, I do.
This will be a good speed car.
You need full 8, guys.
Did anyone get a top?
Ultimately, it's
No, but I think it's nice. Same
what's
speed,
the
but-
deciding factor in the shot to play? Is it just because Carly says I like the draw now, or is it the difficulty of the outturn?
Well, normally I'd say it's this strategy. The scoreboard dictates that, but Jennifer, who's one of the best strategists out there, is giving her 2 or 3 options. So Jennifer's happy with all of them. So then it becomes execution. And what I loved there, Kathy, was Carly sat there and said to Jennifer, I want to play this. I'm okay with this draw.
Yeah.
She's not intimidated.
Curl it in there.
Yep, you can go now. Yep.
Just do it.
That's fine.
You want?
And especially the placement of that stone. It's at the back of the house. By doing what Carly did, yes, you've left room in front, but you've taken away that red stone.
Yeah, the red one's gone.
You got it.
Nice shot.
Yeah, same girl. Just less
Top 4.
Wait.
A little more room.
T-line.
More room.
We're all there. We're all there.
We chop off this?
No,
Go hard.
Anything. We're T-line.
Go hard.
We're just T.
Go. Whoa. 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 Hard, Jesse. Hard on the roll. Hard on the roll. Go, 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 go.
No, I thought they may be able to roll it on the corner.
Boy, they're fighting that intern spot down the center. They're either way wide or they're taking not quite enough ice.
Nose This one will be higher. Nose is okay. Just don't jam it.
Okay.
I'm seeing. Do you like there with board?
Yep, I like it. Got it.
Or do you like throwing a
we
bit
can also
harder?
Throw like 10, like 10
yeah, I
and a
think
half,
a 10.
Okay. Like here?
A little less. Yeah.
The extra weight makes some sense here. There's lots of curl once you're across the center.
Kind of 10. Okay. Right on the nose, or?
No, I'd like to roll it a little bit Lauren's way.
Okay.
Without jamming it.
Okay.
Nose is not bad.
Okay. You got it, Jen. You got it, Jen. They're good.
Yeah, so as you're looking at it, she wants to roll a little to the left, but the danger is that that jam on the yellow.
Yeah, I don't think with that ice you'll ever jam it, but you're right, it's possible. Dead on's great.
Yes, good.
Skip Stone,
yes.
Jones in her first.
Yes.
Boy, and picked up quickly. It got to that line very quickly. Burgess, Valentine wanted to get to the nose. Watch the jam. Oh, and she'll roll away and across the top.
Yeah, that was never going to jam on that wide one.
Yeah. I thought I threw that okay.
Just so much curl once you're over that center line.
Yeah. Weight was nice.
The weight?
Yeah, weight was nice.
Gives Christy a chance now. You sink one around the corner like Carly did. Jennifer's going to have to make a good one.
On her fingers.
Yeah. I feel like it's come down even from what I threw down there and for that
No,
draw.
the speed's great. It's the exact same. It's running really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 more feet than when I gave it down there because I was just top 8.
Yeah. I think just a sharper
Great.
throw and it'll carry
Sharper
great
throw.
for you.
Okay.
You got it.
Got it.
Say hot.
Back 4. Okay. Back 8.
Curling sooner than
Weight's
mine.
hot.
Curling a lot more than mine.
Stay
We're
really
bouncing.
close.
Close. Yep, Jess.
Just for
Hard.
line.
Yep, for line.
Just for line.
Hard.
Go.
Hard.
Go, buddy,
We're
go.
Oh, if they can maybe glue this on the corner. Watch the overcurl, though.
Good.
Got to hold it there.
Good.
And they do as they get to the face, as they are the second shot.
Good sweet.
Good throw.
Tell you what, that I think that rock's sharp.
That rock is for sure, Russ. She was heavy,
Yep.
and she was outside the path, and it curled almost from word go.
You heard Kate say it's curling a lot more than mine.
Right to it. Good.
And it's the same rock every single time.
Right.
Top one, that one on the buttons.
You got it, Jen. They're good.
Hair higher, yeah.
Line's nice. Just T-line.
To it.
Room then, Lauren. Get off.
Now that can fool Jennifer if that's what we call a cutter.
Wait for T.
Jennifer's might curl that little less and go that little bit farther.
Close.
Lauren.
Close. Go now, Lauren. Go.
We're heavy.
Go well. Go, Lauren.
We're heavy.
Valentine.
Oh, nicely done.
Absolutely.
Nice shot,
Well
Jen.
judged.
Just perfect speed.
Yeah.
Is it time for
Nice shot, Jen.
desperation here?
Yeah, I guess, but it's not there, Vic.
Yeah, well, and even if I
Go into that one. It
rack
should
it
be
in there,
good.
it should be one.
I don't like this call at
I
all.
don't think it's there.
If you
Do you think it's going to do anything?
miss the double, you chip out your own.
You
It's
gotta
a
toss-
steal of
toss
3.
a little bit,
And turn like that, then?
but- Yeah. And I'm seeing like that's exactly where you got to hit it, eh?
So a little less size then?
Do you think it's there, Kathy?
There?
I think she's hoping
Well,
that she
thicker would be
comes
the miss
across
here,
and
hey?
just
Right.
moves it back those 3 inches that she needs, but the stone that you're hitting is lower in the house.
Right, they don't go sideways.
Don't think this is here, but
Oh, lovely.
no, but I'm going to just roll into the pile, so we're going to get one.
All right.
BOE.
I wouldn't bet on guaranteeing 1 here.
You got it.
If you want 1, just throw hack weight.
She doesn't think it's here.
No, it's floating. Whoa.
Christy Moore. Going to sit there. Bang. There you go.
Sorry.
That'll get you the 1. So the comeback yesterday started with a 3. It's going to be a little longer coming back if she does with just a single. It's a beautiful day here in Fredericton compared to the events of the past couple of days at Willie O'Ree Place as we come in, and the facility named in honor of Willie O'Ree. It was his grandparents that came from the United States through the Underground Railroad to New Brunswick, and he was one of 13 children. Willie O'Ree, the first black man to play in the NHL with Boston back in 1958. Mentioned yesterday, it was one of the little unknown things about him was that he was blind in his right eye. He suffered an injury, and he made it to the NHL, and now is very much a part of the NHL's Director of Youth Development. Hall of Famer, Order of Canada recipient, Willie O'Ree. As we look down here on the one of the 2 NHL size surfaces in this complex, beautiful complex in Fredericton. And this one with the seats, 1,500 or so. It also has numerous fitness areas, including the YMCA. So a single, and it's a 5-3 game, and Jones once again will have the last rock, has the hammer. Playing the Yellowstones here in 8.
4 perfect stones. The guards with lots of depth close to the center line, and Lauren at 97%. 2 perfect come-arounds for Team Jones.
Yep. Tuck it a little bit.
Curl 97%, Vic. It's just so hard for the opponent to create some degree of difficulty.
It's a long one. Do you guys like that?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Just open it up. Yeah. I think we're in a really good spot, but they have to make a move. Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hard. Oh. You're good. Nice, Max. Nice throw.
On that one. You like another one?
Yep.
Or tap this?
Not yet. No. Hi. Don't gotta do anything to my last one even. Yeah. This is too much.
Well, a great analogy of why the lead stones are so important. As we look at the numbers for the seconds, which are pretty much even, those 2 stones placed by Lauren, if she's back 8 foot, that lets the pressure off if she's top 12. But now Christy Moore and her team having to throw some long guards, but they're going to have to deal at some point with 2 stones in the 4 foot, one of them on the button.
Whoa, I think we're over. Whoa.
Did you peel these 2? Yeah. Do you like that, or do you want to peel the long?
I like the 2.
Okay.
Unless you guys like the long.
It's like 3/4.
Okay.
I like this. You got it. Keep it open.
Whoa.
Definitely the right call here. That long guard's not a problem for Jones.
Hard, Lauren. Really hard to hit it. Hard.
Hard out, Jen. Hard out, Jen.
As far as it'll go. Push. Go.
Roll under.
Now they're both in.
That's an interesting turn of
Well, I just think they
events.
might, but
That was hard to do.
I think that one better than my first, so I don't know.
okay.
Probably only to our benefit,
Okay.
don't you think?
Sure. I just think it's, yeah, my first thought was the roll, but.
Okay. Control? Like we gotta hit this pretty hard to lose it.
Yep. Yeah, more worried about the roll.
Do you have to lose it? And is that the number one objective of just getting the roll?
Well, it is, Vic. The roll's more important. Hanging around's more important. You can get at that one yellow that'll be left later. You make the double roll out, you're probably in trouble.
Interesting here that, Kathy, I need you to wear your name tag.
I know, there's only one woman on the crew.
Yeah.
One man.
I just don't think Christy is buying into this at the moment. And you know, new skip, right? Filling shoes here.
You know what? I don't know. She's been so confident. She said that to you and I before the game even started, that I feel so confident. I think that what's happened with Kate so far today, where she's been so close but not made them perfectly, has maybe messed with that confidence a little bit in terms of where to put the broom.
Underthrow there, that's costly. Very, very costly. You could have sat 3, maybe 1 buried. Just they can't seem to get any pressure on Team Jones here.
No, they're always chasing. Yeah. Hammer, last rock or not.
Easy!
Carly Burgess.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Watch the back. Watch the back. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
And they get away with that, too.
9-2.
Easy double to sit 3.
I didn't throw.
Now you're looking at 2. Great shot.
It feels good out of my hand. And I'm
Carly's been, she started slow in game 1. She's been better and better and better every game.
Stay with it.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Yeah. Right to it, all you. Line's perfect.
Line's great. No bounce.
Top 4.
All you.
Just top 4.
Yep.
Room,
No bounce.
Room
We're to
and
it. No bounce
High
on
in.
this. Taylor.
Taylor.
Line's great.
Donald.
Yes, line, go!
Oh, it jumped on them now. Have you got enough to get it there? Take it all the way down. And just sitting in front.
Good throw. It's good.
Peel, are we sticking the shooter?
No, I think the other one's.
No, I was just seeing straight pick. Okay. Or you lose them all. Okay. I don't want to risk this going over here. Okay.
I like it. You got it.
I like that.
I like it.
Yeah, just make it go away. There's zero danger. Losing the back one's probably a bonus because that long guard is of no real value at this point.
Yep. Whoa! Yes! Hard!
Zacharias on the brush. Does a little sidestep and picks it off the nose.
Nice throw.
Nice shot, Cara.
I didn't think we could do that. Because that's what I said. Pick it. I was like, there must.
All right, same weight as down at this end, hey?
Yeah, I think so.
Back 8.
Yep. I like that.
Let's try to freeze.
You got her. Nice throw.
Some of these interns have, with a little lighter weight than this, have really, really curled in this spot.
Okay, little soft.
T-line. Just T.
Okay. Line's good.
Back
Right
4.
to it. You gotta be back 4.
We're back 4.
Yeah,
T-line's good.
gotta go for line.
Here you go.
Line.
Yeah.
Gotta go line.
Starting to take off on them, and so now it's High-End and McDonald trying to hold it up.
Go, Jess. Go. You gotta go, Jess.
All the way down. And to the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just looked like minimum ice in that spot. Good shot.
And just pound it out of there now if you're Jones.
Yeah.
Nice weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to you.
Wonderful game.
Same shot.
As we said earlier, the timeliness
You got it, Jen.
of the big shots
We're good.
for Jennifer Jones.
Yes.
The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Thank you again. Hard. Clean. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Out of her hand. She calls on Burgess here.
Right, go.
Bang. Oh, goodness.
Very nice.
What are you supposed to do?
Nice shot, Jen. Good brushing.
Yeah, two choices. Try the very tough double or freeze again. That's what it looks like.
In danger of what? Giving up another 2?
Well, with the freeze, you could actually give up 3 if you don't get it real good. But kind of the scoreboard doesn't give you many choices.
5-3.
I did take it, but
me too.
Jones leads with last rock. And threatening again.
Okay, line's a little tight.
Yeah, take it out. Weight's good.
Okay, line's a little tight.
D-line.
Okay, you gotta be back 4.
We're there.
Okay, line's good.
Just for line.
Room.
Just for
Nice,
line. We're
stay
bouncing.
close. Close, Jess.
Just for line. Yep. Little bounce.
Yep. Hard.
Bounce.
Hard.
Bouncing.
Whoa, whoa.
A little better this time.
Go.
Bouncing. Oh, boy.
We just pick it out.
It's tough to tell up here, Kathy, but look at the way those 2 rocks ran. They didn't take much more ice there, and it fooled the brushers. That one slid better. I really think that 7 rock's a wee bit sharp.
I do as well, and interestingly enough, it has been selected for use in the men's final later, but that can be used as a weapon if you want to have a rock finish more.
100%.
A.
She's just going to pick it here for 2. Would you play it quieter trying to get 3 or not?
Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid. If you knew the spot, I would not be afraid of that at all.
Right to it.
Right to it. Lennon time. And away it goes. And 2 more for Jones to extend her lead.
Okay.
7-3. Trying to hold on here and pocket the big money. It is remarkable to think that they could be so different here in Fredericton and really across the Atlantic provinces as cleanup continues in many parts. 7-3. Jones with another couple in 8. So Scheidegger with Christy Moore throwing the skip stones. Will look to mount some kind of comeback here as time is running out on them. It's a $24,000 payday this game alone, and if you win it, you take home a $50,000 in total prize money. You already mentioned, that the Jones team had won at the Saville event in Edmonton earlier this year. Well, Scheidegger and her team were there too. They lost to Holman in the semifinal. And then they went on to Leduc and played an event there and dropped a semifinal game there as well. So they qualified in everything.
Lauren's rock here. Yeah. It looks in to me. No.
Didn't want it in.
Okay, sorry, Mac.
But 4 up is probably better than a long guard.
Gotta roll.
Yep.
Forward.
Yeah, just make the roll.
Yeah. Focus on the roll, buddy.
You got it. Forward. Yeah. Nice and through here.
Little quiet.
Clean.
Weights down.
Yep.
11-8.
Yes.
Jesse
yes.
Hyam.
I think that picked. Yep.
Is it even close?
Grab something for sure.
Yes.
Go for something. Go, buddy.
Whoa. Yep.
Something?
Yep.
Something. Maybe one of them. Something. Nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I'm thinking here,
that's
Mac,
when you know it's not your day. Huh?
Yeah, that's just well said, Vic. Yeah.
Do you like that ice, Mac?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've all been there. There's days when everything goes your way, and there's days when it just doesn't. And when your opponents are also playing really well, pretty tough.
Yeah, 89% as a team here for Team Jones.
My fault.
They just looked it up. The best, highest percentage all week by anybody was 88. Nice time to have a game like that.
You bet.
That hack. That's what you wear, yeah. You got it. A little more. Forward. Lean. Forward.
It's funny, Vic, you know, when all these new teams were formed,
Coming down.
Bob Weeks actually, Kathy gave me a call and said, you know, let's talk about some of the teams and what do you think? You get anybody that jumps out? And I gave him a couple men's teams that I thought were interesting, and I said the Jennifer Jones new lineup's pretty interesting because, you know, Jennifer's played for so long, probably longer than the rest of the team's been alive. And I said, I wonder how that's going to work. And as I'm telling Bob that story, I'm thinking, it's exactly what I did in 2006 with Brad Gushu.
Yes.
So, and I think it revitalized me, I'll tell you, when to play with the young guys and breath of fresh air. And Jennifer hasn't missed a step.
No.
Max didn't do a whole lot, Car. I like that, yeah.
You got it.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Gotta go, Max. Should be good. You're okay, Cleve. Yeah. Good. Good. Nice.
Get around it all.
First ever
Wherever you like.
PointsBet Invitational, and all the teams got $5,000 to cover their expenses. And then we started it off on Wednesday. Wins there, 3,000. You make it to the 8, 6. Yesterday's wins in the final four worth 12. So all the players right now in this game have at least 26,000. The winner of this one gets an additional $24,000 to bring the total to 50.
Yep.
Weights up. Weights up.
Yep.
Weights up.
You gotta go line.
Weights up.
Yep.
Weights up.
Well, there's something here, a little bit of a stagger to get around.
If it slows down.
Sit down.
You know, they're just not listening.
Good shot.
I think we have to freeze. Okay.
That was a 13.
All the way back to that? That's ideal, but anywhere like back 4 is pretty good. Okay. Back 8. As long as you're in the 8 foot.
That was a 13 and a half.
Yeah, okay. 13.5. So I think it's okay speed. They didn't touch it. I think it might be a foot.
They've accomplished their goal here so far. Team Scheidegger is forcing Jones to draw as opposed to eliminate.
And one of the few times.
Yes.
And it comes here in the ninth. I mean, it's just, as I said earlier, Kathy, you just.
Thought it was there. Thought it was there.
You're
Thought it was there.
Scheidegger and Christy Moore in this case. You just had never an opportunity to dictate the way the game or an end was going to progress.
They have been chasing since they lost the draw to the button for the hammer.
No.
Story, Car. Pretty good. Good, Car. Good.
Well, it'll hang around.
It was nice.
They're sitting 1 and 2. Now to further Kathy's point, maybe the game story is the draw to the button, because it really did go downhill from there, and it's Jones capitalizing on all her chances. And they came, those first two, in 2 and 4, they came after big misses. They came after a flash and a hog stone. This was Team Scheidegger never able to make their mark. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Okay, it's not close. Okay.
Not close.
Okay, Kate.
Not close at all. Wow.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. I think if we can get it all the way here.
It's like the same, that out-turn path. Like if you get
The only other thing I see is to guard that. She chases that. I don't.
I like the draw.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting. One of the things that Christy said to us was that the team that learns the ice
Good draw, really.
the fastest Kathy, because she said even in her 3 wins, we've seen too many missed shots. And do you think they've learned the ice?
I think they've fought it a little bit today. And, you know, the example just recently of Kate going through the house on that draw, in the first couple of ends, you can excuse that. You're in new paths. But by now, it's a feel, and they're just that little bit off today.
I like it.
And on the other side, see Jennifer's numbers through the week, and today, we've always talked about her being a big game player, and today is no different.
Got to be behind the tee. Right here. No pivot. Curl. Line's good.
Hey, we're there.
Make it good. Tee line.
Right here, Car. Right here. Just here. Yeah. Right to my broom. Right to my broom.
Hard for line. Get it in there.
Go. A little deeper.
Yep.
And I try not to kill it by like going straight.
Shoot.
Great weight. Great weight, Jen. It's just so
too much ice.
Yeah, it's hard not to kill it.
I didn't want to. Yeah.
Like this kind of weight. Try to maybe bring this somehow into play if she tossed a brick. I don't know. Like that's.
Do you have edge to edge, or what do you got on this?
He's tucked.
Piece tucked?
Yeah, just a hair tucked through.
I'm trying to think what weight. Yeah. I think that's all we can do to get across enough, right?
Yeah.
It's the only thing I think.
What happens if I rack the front?
I don't know if it's awful. 4 comes back to freeze probably
Right.
with back line.
That's why I'm wondering, should we maybe throw hack?
I don't think you're getting under.
Okay.
There's no chance
Like a
you get
13, like
inside roll with hack weight.
Yeah. You were just 12.9. True.
Great.
We've got to give it a chance, I think. Okay. Do you
Yeah,
think
that looks
that's-
max to me.
Okay,
I think
then
close for you.
Hair less, I think, then. Let's give it a chance. We could hit the front.
I think you could do something like that, just with a soft weight. Try to hang around here, even if you don't get the top rock out. Even if the top rock stops there, then there would be a double if it stopped into that area there. Then there would be a double later. You have to score 2 here somehow.
Close. Yep.
Whoa.
Wait's up. Whoa.
Well then.
Christy Moore
Close. Yep.
starting to go, boy. They have to get it by that Yellowstone center line top 12 first. This is the job here. Can you? No.
Okay. Wait's close. 12.5.
Go. Okay, that's fine. Just freeze here, right?
Yeah. Good throw, Chrissy.
Yep.
Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, but no.
I
Just freeze
don't
there.
think so, yeah.
Anywhere even here is fine.
Yes.
I don't see any quad.
I don't think so.
No,
It always comes back.
just want to make sure. Okay, I think my same ice is
Okay.
pretty good.
I-
Right? That's
listen.
a hair more.
Yeah. I just want to
said
make sure.
earlier,
Yeah,
just-
I'd rather have a hair more just to.
Who do you want?
Yeah.
That rare number of players
think
that you want to give a
Canada
last
has
rock
good
to.
players there.
She's one of
They
them.
gotta-
Oh, yeah.
And in that situation there, look at the scoreboard. She's up 7-3. She's sitting, what, 1, 2, maybe even 3 at the moment. And she's looking around saying, I don't think there's any quads in here. And nothing is left to chance.
Right. Yeah. No question about it.
Yeah, it's okay. They're good. Let's make this, Jen.
The chances of scoring have just about been eliminated here now. If this gets in there anywhere on that draw path line here, from anywhere from a 2 to a top button.
Want to go for weights?
And is there, I mean, listen, you're looking for multiple points if you're
Top 8.
more.
Top 12.
The intern would only, if you can make it, would only get you a single anyway.
Yeah, if you can make it, that's right.
Top 12.
Go.
Hard. You're good.
Just clean.
Good done.
So 1, 2, and 3. Sitting 3, and now they'll go to that other turn.
And if we're keeping track, Kathy, that was
I
another
got that
overcurl with
back.
the 7
Okay,
rock.
yeah, it's just hard to.
Yes.
We can't really sweep it, so it's hard. Yeah.
Nibble that button.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on the tee line.
Yeah. You got it. Speed will be nice still. Nice and through out here.
I'm just going to be straight through on this.
Straight
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
And here you go. The crowd realizing the struggles today of Scheidegger and Moore, and giving her some applause that she might close this out with a nice draw for a single. Here we go. McDonald and Hyen. Try to drag it there, ladies. Hyen, McDonald. How's that? How's that? A little bit more. That's the way to finish it up.
Fantastic shot.
To pick up a single in 9, drawing against 3. Good judge by Jesse Hyen and Taylor McDonald. And Kate Hogan on the line, and perfect to get the single. And that will be it. And the $50,000 payday will go to Jennifer Jones. Make the final 7-4 as they call down Emily Zacharias. To celebrate with her teammates. What a year it's been already for this Jones team. Winners in Edmonton at the Saville. And now the biggest payday of the season so far. $24,000 in this game to bring their 4-game total to $50,000. On a beautiful day here in Fredericton, the women's final of this first ever PointsBet Invitational comes to an end with really a beautifully played game by Jennifer Jones as they celebrate with their teammate Emily Zacharias, acknowledging a crowd here at Willie O'Ree Place, and big money as they pick up $24,000 for the win. And big money requires a big check, with Scott Vanderwell, the Chief Executive Officer, on the left, Exulski, Chief Commercial Officer of PointsBet, to present the $50,000 check to the winners, Jennifer Jones and her team from St. Vital and Altona Curling Clubs. Now make a note, we're a half hour earlier, 2:30 Eastern Time, 3:30 Atlantic Time. Matt Dunstone against Reed Carruthers. It's all Manitoba for the men's $50,000 first prize here in Fredericton. Congratulations, Jennifer Jones, Carly Burgess, Mackenzie Zacharias, Lauren Lenentine, and Emily Zacharias.
The 2022 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by PointsBet, proud partner of Curling Canada, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
$50,000. What a wonderful way to cap off this first PointsBet Invitational. And as Jennifer Jones now sent the signal that they will be and are the favorites for the Scotties in Manitoba. That will be our next event in our season of champions. You see the Tim Hortons Brier will be in London, Ontario. Women's Worlds are in Sweden, and then the World's Men will cap it all off in Ottawa, April 1 through 9. That's our season of champions when we join you again in the new year. But first, of course, coming up 2:30 Eastern Time, it'll be the men's final of the PointsBet. And we'll look forward to seeing Reed Carruthers, Matt Dunstone. Who will take home the big money then? See you again 2:30 Eastern Time from here in Fredericton and the PointsBet Invitational, Canada's sports leader, TSA.